So yeah, this is Beachcomb, my second island. My main island is Erith. I'm gonna do my daily villager while we Fret the cranky dog. I think we have a dog on this island. Do we have bones? I have bones on both my islands. There is a logic behind it, because I try not to have the same villagers on both islands, but there is logic behind why I have bones twice. So originally I had Bones on Beachcomb, and Bones was my first lazy villager, and I specifically hunted for him at the start because I really wanted him. Because Neon has him on his island, and I was like, I kind of want Bones. Bones is cute. So I specifically wanted Bones as my starter, and then it turns out he would have autofilled anyway, and I spent like way too many tickets on trying to get him specifically. And then we have him now on Erith because sad story time, but my IRL doggo. He passed away before Christmas. And then the first villager in my campsite after he passed away is Bones. So I was like, my doggy is coming back. So it felt like I had to take Bones on Erith, so our friend Rossetti is here today offering his reset service. Also, we're not on the right time or date or anything. We're in 2025 on this island. I time travel on this island. I don't care. I don't care about any of your opinions about time traveling and stuff. It's my island. I'll do what I want. But yeah, basically, my island is like half done. And I should probably finish it. But I'm also kind of stuck. So I'll show you what I have, and then maybe we can figure out how to tie it together and stuff. I don't want to keep all the letters. I have so many letters. My house is rank B because I don't do anything to my house on this island, really. Boom. Hi! I like sending postcards to friends. Should I write more? Maybe next time. Bones. Okay, we'll keep the letter from Bones because that's funny. I still have waterfalls everywhere on this island too. Like, oh, I haven't played in a while either, so there's gonna be weirds. My islanders look different on both islands as well. I'll say, what's the volume like actually? Because I just realised it is a smidge loud on my end. So is the volume okay on your end, or does it need to go down a bit? You know what, I'll chuck it down a little bit. Volume is fine. Okay, well, I chucked it down a bit, but I can put it back up. We'll put it there. Then it's kind of in between where I put it and where it was. Also, yeah, waterfalls are pretty. These ones, not so much at the moment. These are just, like, the waterfalls that were already here. I didn't waterscape those, but there is a lot of waterscaping elsewhere on this island that I did do. Because I am in my waterscaping era for island designing. So this is, like I said, it's my second island. My main island is Erith, and that is, like, it's been done for a while, but oh, there's Gullivar. It's been technically done for a long-ass time, but it's very basic in places because I built Erith during the pandemic, so when the game first came out is when I did the majority of Erith, and because of that I haven't really updated it an awful lot because I built the majority of it on stream. So it's very basic, and I could redo it, but then I feel like the islands would be a bit too similar. But I have learned a lot about building and stuff since then. So, like, next time I show Eris on stream, you're all gonna think it's really boring compared to this one, probably. Because this one has, like, a lot of stuff done. Because, like, there's a sneak peek while I go to the entrance. So this is, like, my entrance now. So you can kind of see the vibe I'm going for. I have, like, a lot of waterscaping and a lot of, like, whimsical glowing moss and, like, foresty kind of stuff. And then we have these cute little lights here. Although we don't actually have the hotel on this island. Because I learned after the hotel update happened and I was like, yo, where's my hotel? You need to have upgraded the museum to get the hotel. And I haven't done that. The hotel on... not hotel. The museum on this island is still a tent. So... but this is the entrance anyway. This is, like, the vibe of the island. And then we have, like, this big tree to sort of add heights and stuff. Hold on. Yeah, so, like, this is my entrance bit, and then I've got, like, that pine tree back there just to give it a bit of variety. And then a dead tree up there, too, to give it variety. I don't know why Quinn insists on wearing that bib. Okay, everyone is running around except Coco. Coco's just like, I want to chill and read my book, and then everyone else is just, like... everyone else is the zoomies. Oh, I should probably show my map. This is my map. Let me take myself away for a minute so you can actually see the villagers. That might help. Can't click buttons. So we have Bangle, we have Coco, we have Bones, we have Freya, we have Corwin, we have Fang, Whitney, Cece, Tulin, and Olive. I don't necessarily want to keep all of them, but they're who we have for now. I love Tulin and I love Cece, and I was tempted to add Minoru at some point as well, but, like, I don't know who to get rid of if I did. Quinn was one of the starters. I don't remember who the jock... oh, the jock... it might have been Dom? We got rid of Dom recently, actually. For Tulin, I think it was. So Quinn is one of the starters. She was here when I made the island. And then we villager hunted for... I don't remember why I took Bangle. But we villager hunted for, like, these three. So Coco was the one I really wanted for normal villager. Bangle, I think I was just bored, and I was like, you know what, I've not had her before, she's fine for now, and then she kind of grew on me. And then we have Bones, because, like I said, I specifically wanted Bones. And then we've had a whole bunch of other animals since then. I love Freya. I have a lot of snooties. I have 2 snooties, and they're both wolves. But as you can tell, I like the wolves. We have Whitney, and we have Freya, and we have Fang. Yeah, and then these 3. So the back bit is pretty much where the majority... I mean, you can see the terraformed bits, really, can't you? Cliffs around the town hall, and then there's a big cliff where Bones' house is that I did. And then, like, the back bit is kind of terraformed and stuff, and we have, like, a lot of ramps, actually, looking at it. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 9 ramps. I think we can put 1 more down, because I think we can have 10 ramps and 10 bridges or something. I've also done the river so many times. This is, like, my 4th attempt at the river, because I got rid of all the water on my island at one point, and then I've re-terraformed the rivers, like, multiple times. So if they look a bit off, that's probably why. Apart from, like, the top bits stayed. So, like, the bit around my house that's, like, the waterfall-y bit, that's, like, the only bit of water that I haven't, like, touched at all the whole time I've had this island. And maybe the pond in the bottom right. But apart from that, this island has changed a lot since I got the island. And there's a few houses on the beach because I don't know where I want people's houses to go. And I figured while I'm terraforming, keep them out the way. So That's kind of the logic behind everything. I mean, it's some kind of logic. It's maybe not the best logic, but it's the logic that I have, so... It's fine. It has cake. Would you like some cake? I would love some cake. Thank you. But yeah. And then this is... I made this cute little seating area with like the cute little whimsical foresty bit up there. I'm like obsessed with what I've done. It's just trying to like do the rest of the island like this is stressing me out. So there's this bit over here too. And then we... Oh god. And then we have this little bit here. Where I need to pull more weeds again. And then if we go behind the town hall, there's like this little walkway bit. And then that's literally about it for this area. There are so many weeds. I'm gonna have to just spend like time pulling up the weeds and stuff. I didn't realize it hadn't been like it'd been this long since I hadn't played. I do time travel and I did time travel back a bit, but clearly not enough. I heard that noise. I heard that noise. Oh my god, it's on 69%. Nice. Thank you, Greenie. I can't believe you got it up to 69%. How dare you? Thank you, but how dare you? We're getting close. It's only another 31% and then we can play Pokopia and then I can stop having the FOMO. Which, I have very bad FOMO. I keep seeing bits and pieces of what people are doing, even though I'm trying my best to avoid it. And there's some really pretty builds and stuff, and I'm like desperate to try out some builds and stuff with what I've seen. It looks really cool. Oh, also, I do not have the patience to do this on Aerith, but I have my rocks, like, aligned. It took me so long to do, because I was trying to do it naturally, and, like, 4 of them had spawned. It was, like, this one, and, like, this one or something, and then the last 2 didn't want to spawn, and it was... Actually, no, 3 of them had. This one, and this one. And then this one was, like, here before, and then the other 2 just kept spawning in random spots, and I was just like, I just want my rocks together. And my island was more overrun with flowers and stuff at one point. It's not as bad as it used to be. So then I say we. Why we? I went to Rossetti and I was like, yo, get rid of all my flowers. So my storage is like full of flowers. But yeah, I kept some of the flowers, but not all of them on the island, but they're all spreading again now. And then this is like the front bit. This is like the beach view of the entrance bit. So, as you can see, I like going for like the multi-levels and like all the offshoots of water, because like it's a waterfall, but then the waterfall's kind of like divided, and then there's another little waterfall there. I am like freaking obsessed with waterscaping. It's like my favorite thing to do. And then I like adding like the variations of like trees and furniture and stuff to add different levels of height and stuff. So that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. I'm going for kind of like whimsical, enchanted foresty kind of vibes, I guess, is what you'd probably call it. Okay, Coco picked a good spot to read her book, but I would have maybe sat over here, Coco, but like sure. And then that's like the front view of the other side. You can kind of see it. The flowers also kind of spread, like there was only meant to be one flower up there, but whatever, it's fine, I can do it at some point. So yeah, this is like the little entrance bit, and then there's that bit. So we've done this area, kinda. I wanted to do something else here, but I don't know what yet. And then this is like my little, like a big pondy, lakey looking thing. I don't know, it's not that big, but it looks kind of cool. And then this is where the museum is. Like I said, I kept it as a tent because I thought it looked cute as a tent, and now if I want to have the hotel, I have to upgrade it. So I'm like, do I want to upgrade it? I don't know. And then this is Bones' house. So like I said, I've terraformed a few areas, and I have no memory of doing the terraforming of Bones' house. I'll be honest. I logged on again after like months of not playing, and I was like, when did this happen? Because like I went over here and I was like, when? How? When? Because I don't remember doing this, but at one point I was obviously like, I'm going to terraform Bones' house. So then we have like this big area up here where Bones' house is, and as you can see, again, many waterfall. And then if we go this way, sorry, there is just stuff everywhere. I'm trying to work on it. That's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna attempt to do something for the island at least. Let me pick up this. And then we have like the little kind of shopping district-y kind of thing. So we have the little nook shop here, and there's a bit of terraforming behind it. So you can see like the big pine trees up there. Because again, I like the illusion of height and stuff. So we have that, which to be honest I'd forgotten about until I just did that view. So I do things and then I forget about them. And then I go back on and I'm like, when did that happen? And this is my Able sisters. So again, with the waterfalls, because like I said, I'm obsessed with the waterfalls. And then there's like the little pathway up. This is literally just like a bit. Oh, there's a waterfall, but you can't see the waterfall. I was supposed to get rid of the waterfall, and then I never did. So that was what I was supposed to do last time. And then we have like more height and waterfalls up here. And then these bushes were elsewhere. There used to be just like a little waterfall-y bit behind resident services, and all of those bushes were up there. And then I've moved them to there for now, because I was maybe going to put them somewhere, and then I haven't put them anywhere yet, as you can tell. So this is Bangle's house here. My campsite area used to be like this whole massive area up here, and then I was like, that's stupid. It's just taking up too much real estate, and I don't like how spacious it is. So like all of this area used to be the campsite, and then I like decided to just build this little thing instead. So I built that, and the campsite's here now. So it's like got a kind of pondy area next to it, and then another little waterfall-y, streamy bit here. So like you can tell the kind of style that I kind of have grown fond of doing, which is like lots of waterscaping and like cute little photogenic areas and stuff like that. So yeah, there's that bit there. And then up here, this is Cece's house. It used to be, I don't remember who used to live here. I think it was Mary at one point, and then Mary moved and it was someone else, and I don't remember who it was. But I think this is where Cece lives. It used to be like a little flower shoppy kind of thing. But now she's just got like a tree and stuff. And then this bit here is like the little orchard. We have like all the fruit trees up here, apart from like coconuts, because they go on the beach. And then we have this. There's my little farm down there. There's a little sneak peek at my farm. And then this is Freya's house, and this is like the little farmer's market kind of bit. We have blue roses everywhere as well, because I was trying to breed them at one point, and then I did breed them, and now there's just too many of them. And it's just, it's faff to dig them up, and then I don't necessarily want to use Rossetti, because he'll get rid of the furniture as well, so that's faff. A big butterfly, because I don't know where else to put it. I don't think I like that there. Wait, my pockets are full? I guess my pockets are full. Oh, I was clearly building last time I played and then didn't put stuff away. That makes sense. What did I get? A bamboo hat? Oh, I didn't actually know that. Cool. We'll go that way in a sec, because I need the storage shed. Coco's house is there, and then this is her little carrot farm, or like just a carrot garden, I suppose. But maybe it could be a farm. Okay, for now, I don't need the gyroids. For now, we'll just put away the decoratey stuff because I don't know where to put anything. So all this stuff can just go away for now because my pockets were full. I have worked so hard on the bits of this island that are done. Like, here's my little lavender bee farm bit as well. And then I can get rid of that now. Cool. This is like my little farm. I love my farm. Look how cute this little farm is. This is my farm. It's one of my favourite parts of this island, to be honest. Look how cute! We got the silo and everything. But yeah, this is maybe one of my favourite parts of this island. Farmer Amii. I don't know, I'm not necessarily the farmer, I just built the farm. And then there's like a little duck near the pond and stuff. So there's that bit, which was like the first proper build I did on this island, I think. And then up here, there's not too much more really. That's just a load of bamboo over there. All her flowers have spread, but this is Coco's house. And then this is a possum. And then this is Olive's house. I gave Olive the little flower shop, but I haven't put patterns on the ground or anything like I used to have near Cece's. But this is Olive's little flower shop for now. And then this bit, there's not really anything here. I just put a tree there for now. And then this bit, I'm pretty sure is literally just blue roses and bamboo, pretty much. This is just behind my house. I just needed something behind my house. So this is bamboo and blue roses because, like I said, went a bit ham with the blue roses at one point and then just never did much else with any of it. So I just need to figure out what to do to make the island look nice. Because like the bits that are done look pretty good, but then it's just trying to like build stuff and decide what needs to be built up and which bits I could probably keep flat and all that kind of thing. Because obviously, I mean, you can't have Dreamy Walk, like you can't have like the entire island elevated probably, because then it has less dramatic effects and stuff. Like if the entire island was just like a load of 2-story cliffs and stuff, then it would maybe be a bit boring with like no variation and stuff. But then it's like trying to figure out how to tie together the lower bits that I need to figure out. So I don't know, like maybe chat can help me figure out ways to tie things together, because right now I'm a bit stuck. I also might have to order more Silent Princesses because I don't know how many I have in my storage, but I know that I want to have like a lot of the Silent Princesses. You can make a big old mountain. Where? Where can this mountain go, Greenie? Now there's a sight for bad eyes. Ollie, how you doing? Been up to anything crazy? I hope so, just as long you took care of yourself as you did it. You only get one body, kiddo. Don't wreck it. I don't know. Wow. Suggesting ideas and then just being like, I have no regard for how your map looks. I'm just gonna suggest a big mountain and nowhere for it to go. Okay. I'm just gonna order Silent Princess quickly because we need. A bit further down. Millie, they missed an S off of that. Ha 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 ha. So funny, I forgot to laugh. Not an original joke either, Greedy. I've heard that so many times. Very rude. They made me have to ban you. Okay, okay, let's see what we have. Ready to ban? That's not how that works. Okay, so as you can see, we've got like hella stuff with which to build an island because, as you can see, I have a lot of the mush stuff because I was gonna go for like a enchanted forest kind of theme originally, and then I kind of started terraforming, and then I was kind of like, I like all the height and the waterfalls and stuff. So I kind of went off theme about. So now I need to figure out what I want to do. But I've got like the kind of ruined pillars and like the ruined arch and all that kind of thing. Have a lot of the party like arches and stuff because I just think they're cute. We've got like the medieval building side and storefronts and stuff because again they're kind of cute. We did have more pine trees, but I've been using them. So at some point I'll have to get more pine trees probably because they're fun. I have lots of them as well because again it was like enchanted forest kind of theme I was originally going for. We got a lot of the cherry blossom piles because I like some bicycles. We got some tents because like I said I used to have a really big campsite area. We have sandcastles. We've got like a little cave and a little minecart and stuff. There's a volcano. I don't know if I want the volcano anywhere, but there is a volcano. I did like the bunny day trees, but I don't know how they're gonna tie in anywhere. See, we have some silent princesses, but like, I kind of want them everywhere, so we do not have enough silent princesses, in fact. I do like the Karopi lanterns, but again, not entirely sure where they can go for right now. I need to customize the Splatoon locker because I think you can make it pink. And then mine in Splatoon is pink, so I should make it pink to match. Are those from Zelda? Yes. They added Minoru and Tulin. So I was like, yes, give me all the silent princesses. We can make a Zelda themed area. It is semi-Zelda themed, I guess. Like, this bit has silent princesses and a goddess statue. So this could, I guess, technically be Zelda themed. The general idea was to kind of tie it all in. I need guardians at some point too, because I think the guardians will look good. There's like the cage guardians and stuff like that you can get. I'll go back into the... I can't order any, because you can only order 5 things a day, and unless I go forward a day, I've already ordered 5 things today. We have Neon. There's Mitrai 4. And then none of that goes outside. So, I need to move from there because it's loud. Nuke pin. So they have Decayed Guardian, which I probably need some of those at some point. Fairy Bottle, which I do want to get some of them. Goddess Statue, we have like 1, maybe 2. I could probably do with more of them. We have just the heart, which I like it, but I don't think it's going to be very good for like the builds that I want to do, maybe. We have like heart container, which I would be more inclined to use that maybe. We have a master sword, which I actually have on Aerith. Which maybe I'll get a master sword as well. Like if I do like a big ruin or something, then the master sword can go live in the room. Rupee. We should get some rupees at some point. Silent Princess, I'm just gonna have those dotted literally everywhere because they're pretty and they glow. Triforce we have. The Zonai authentication crest. I don't know if or where I'd use that, unless maybe if I made a ruin, it could maybe go in the ruins. Then there's like the Tri-Rod. There's the Ocarina of Time. Tri-Headband, which is adorable. We can be Zelda, basically, or we can be Link. Because, yeah. There's the Majora's Mask, and then there's like the outfits. And then there's a Minoru costume. And then you can get the hero's sword and shield, but that's for us to wear, so we can't decorate with that really. And then there's like stuff for your house, and then there's like the Splatoon stuff, which we're not really going to use any of because it's not very whimsical, fairy tale, enchanted foresty kind of themed. Like I guess it's kind of water themed because squids and octos and stuff. But I don't think that there's really going to be much of this that we're gonna be able to use in the kind of build I want to do. So there's Big Man Bench, Crab Tank, there's Golden Eggs, which I like the Golden Eggs, they're fun. There's like the Splatfest panels, which are kind of fun. The Locker, which I want to go turn pink. Splatter Shop, Squid Bumper, Squid Jukebox, which I really like. Super Sea Snail, maybe the Super Sea Snails could go somewhere, like if I turn them around like that or something, maybe they can go somewhere. Small Fry Headband, and then there's like Inkling and Octo stuff, and then like Shiver and Fry's outfits, and then like assorted clothing from the game. And then an ink tank, and then like a wall and floor. So there is Zelda stuff, but I'd have to go forward a day to be able to order more stuff, which is like the main issue. And maybe we can. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's my issue. Like, I have ideas, I'm just not entirely sure how to execute said ideas. I wanna... Wow. I also need to get some stuff at some point from Aerith and bring it over. Like, the hotel stuff. Because obviously I don't have the hotel on Beachcomb. And, like, you can get cat plushies and stuff, and I do maybe want to scatter cats around my island. But I can't do that unless I buy them on Aerith and bring them over, unless I upgrade my museum, which I don't know if I want to do. I do, but I don't. So... You. Locker. Think. What looks like an Amii thing. Platoon Locker. Which is probably gonna end up in my house, to be honest, but it's fine. Hello, Cornema. Yes, give me them acorn. Put items in storage, thank you. We'll put the locker and the acorns and butterfly. And then most of this stuff I think I want to sell. I need to go appraise my fossil. And then apart from that, we can sell the majority of things. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know, like I have... The annoying thing is I have like vague ideas, it's just I don't know how to tie the ideas together, and it's gonna take a lot of work to do. Because terraforming takes forever. The terraforms, they take 20,000 years, and I don't want the terraforming to take like 20,000 years. So, you know what, I am just gonna go forward today. I will just go forward today so we can get the Silent Princesses and then maybe order some other Zelda-y stuff. Okay, this is like the easiest way. Just don't quit out the game properly, and then go there, and then go there, and then up. And then everything is fine and dandy. And then we just have to wait for it to load back. That's cheating? No. I didn't time travel on Aerith. I think I'm allowed to time travel on this one. This is my second different. Although I do want to bring over cats at some point. I want the cats because the cats are cute. And we like the cats. Anyway, if you don't have Animal Crossing, you're not allowed to tell me that I'm cheating because I'm time traveling. Shut up. No big news today, but some goodies fell from the trees. We can get acorns and pine cones from the trees. But I don't think I can be bothered to take the trees, so... fine. But yeah, had I known that I was gonna stream this island, I would have ordered stuff, like, in advance, but... I didn't know that I was gonna be working on this island, Greenie, until someone was like, oh, you can play Animal Crossing. So, you know. Okay, what else did I want? I want at least one guardian. I think I'm gonna get like 2 fairy bottles for now. What else did I want? Oh yeah, Master Sword. And then it's gonna have to be a Silent Princess because I don't have enough money for anything else. There we go. Stinkfluencer more like. SMH my head. Oh, there's Olive. Hi Olive, you're cute. Have you been avoiding me? Yeah, definitely. We haven't talked in 1 month. Okay, cool. Oh my god. That is just a perfect straight line of shells. I didn't do that. That just happened. That can... Let's take a screenshot of that. That's cool. This beach used to be absolutely full of flowers. And then I got rid of the flowers. And now we can kind of run across the beach. But I also don't think I want that many palm trees on this beach anymore. So I might cut down the palm trees at some point. What do you mean, huh? What has he perturbed, Beanie? I want that. Because we're gonna maybe do some terraform. So I feel like it will be easier to terraform if you're in like shorts than a dress. I'll talk to Quinn, but I do hate that she keeps wearing this like bib. Yeah, she is correct. I did not feel social. Imagine feeling sociable. That would be me. She says it's just streaming and has to be sociable. I do want to put some custom designs down here actually, and then I'll put the... I can put the leaf piles and stuff back down. We don't have loads of custom designs on this island. I like the ones we have for the most part, but I could probably get rid of some because we have like a Daisy Moss path there, but then we have like a darker version. So there's like 2 different versions of the same path. But then I've used some of them on like the Happy Home Paradise thing, and I don't remember which ones I used. I don't remember if it was the light ones or the dark ones. And if you delete patterns, it gets rid of them completely. I might get rid of these actually, like the mossy rosy bricks, but again, I think I've used them on Happy Home Paradise, so I could maybe get rid of these actually. I don't remember using these anywhere, but I'm a bit anxious to get rid of things. Like, just in case. Okay, that needs to move for a minute, and then... Hi, Flick. I don't think I have anything to give Flick, actually. Like, bug-wise and stuff, because I just kind of hoard them in case I do want to make my museum bigger, because you need to have, like, a certain amount of bugs and fish and stuff donated. That's not quite as cute as the one that I have on Aerith, because you can kind of see where it doesn't quite look like it joins properly, but then I guess the beauty of that is we can just put the leaf pile over it if I can put it in the right place. There we go. And then that kind of hides it, so it doesn't look quite as awkward as it did a minute ago. Ooh. Balloon! Okay, that was nearly good. First time! Okay, so I did have a path there because originally I had a river, so it kind of went like there and then there and like here. So there was at one point a path. I do want to put the Silent Princesses away. I want to get the fossils appraised. I need a new slingshot now because my slingshot just broke. Ooh, 5,000 mil. A coffee cup. Did I have a... I moved... There used to be like a storage shutter, but I moved with the house there. I forgot. The good news is... we have one here. So... I'm gonna keep the Silent Princesses, and I think that's... and the weeds, I guess, because, like, the supplies will come in handy if I do make the museum bigger, and then I can get the hotel. I'm still... Really? I don't have any slingshots. Alright, fine, I'll go. I could craft one, but like, crafting them is tough. I don't really enjoy, like, crafting the tool stuff. I find it, like, just wastes my supplies and it's really boring. So for the most part, I'm just like, I will buy my tool. Although I think that is, like, a... Really? I didn't leave myself any way to get up there. I can't move that either. Are you actually kidding me? Really? Wow. I literally did not leave myself any way to get that digging spot. Wow. I really made that the most awkward thing to get in the world. Really cool past me. That's so cool. I'm so glad that I did that like that. Okay, whatever. It's fine. We get the thing. It's fine. I don't care anymore. You know what else we could do actually? I could invite an amiibo villager, and then we can see what the campsite looks like with a villager in it. Like, we can see how nice the little campsite area looks when there's a villager there. Yeah, we haven't spoken in forever, I know. I haven't spoken to any of you in forever. Okay, let's go see what it looks like with a camper. Which amiibo do I? Might be this one. I think that CC is Callie, so Vichay would be Marie. I think. Invite a camper. Yes, I do. Yes, there we go. Vichay. I like the way that Vichay looked when they made them look like Callie and Marie. Lip sync. She say lip sync. Okay. I don't know if anyone really wanted to see how my campsite looks when there's a campsite. Wait. I'll show you anyway, because I've done it now, so... Although I am gonna appraise these fossils quickly. And then we can go sell them, and then they can stop taking up, like, 70% of my pocket space. Assess fossils! I need to, like, pay attention every time I talk to him, because I don't want to accidentally donate stuff. Because I'm still torn on whether or not I want to keep the tent or not. 3 more exhibit. I will cozy in bed now when I has tea. I wish I was cozy in bed. But I decided to stream instead of... Which was maybe a bad idea with how bad my sleep schedule's been. You live with the consequences, I guess. I have been very the eepiest. The eepiness is starting to catch up with me a bit now, I think. It's fine though. Like, it doesn't have to be the longest stream in the world. I have been, like, really good at longer streams recently. But I guess if some of the streams are shorter, it's probably... Like, we're streaming on Friday, for the 1-up raid train, which is gonna be fun, but that's not the right slingshot. So we're streaming for that, but our time slot's like 3 hours, so we're only gonna be live for like about 3 hours 15, 3 hours 20 or so. Because I have to go live a little bit before my time slot to make sure everything's working and to make sure that I'm ready for them to raid into. And then we tend to raid out, like last time I raided out a little bit late, but for the most part you aim to raid out like roughly around the hour mark, so... Well, 3 hour mark. Like, as close to the hour as you can get, really. You're looking forward to that? So if I do upgrade my museum, I'll put it up here. Like, I want to move Bangle anyway, but if I do upgrade the museum, it will live, like, up here. Also, I invited a villager to the campsite, so we can see what the camp area looks like with a tent. So that's what my campsite looks like when there's a camper. So it looks quite cute. I invited Vichay and so we could have a tent because I had that amiibo near me. I don't think I'm gonna invite her though. God, I figure out what I'm doing. I want to put custom designs down, that's what I stopped. It's very time consuming doing like the patterns on the ground and stuff. But like a lot of the time it looks really good. That's not where I want it. There's stuff everywhere. Trying to put my silly little mossy pattern down. There we go. I know it's kind of covered up, but you can also kind of see the flower a little bit. What? Oh, festival. I don't care about festival. I already did it. I don't need to grab them. I maybe want to figure out something to do around the rock garden. Maybe I'll get some of those bushes, actually. Because then if I want to hit the rocks, then at least there'll be something behind me to kind of cushion the blows and stuff. Where's my controller? You okay, Bangle? You good? Yes, we've been so busy that we forgot to. It's definitely not that I just haven't touched the game in like a month. It's definitely not that I was concentrating more on Aerith. Oh yeah. Maybe we can put some gyroids down somewhere or something. They're quite funny. Oh yeah, I have so many. Get rid of it. What? That might look okay. And then continue the theme of like forest and stuff. Make a pup. Maybe take ruined. And then wait. Well, I've had a vague idea-y kind of thing, but I don't know how it's done. But maybe to tie this area together a bit if we... Bear with me, I need to just make sure that I'm leaving enough space that I can hit the rocks. Which means I'd have to leave. Because originally I had a cliff here, because I kind of expanded upon that cliff. But then stuff just kind of got in the way and I couldn't really do what I was trying to do. So maybe... Maybe we can try to like tie it in a bit if we have like... I feel like they look better when they're on a higher level as opposed to like the ground level, so maybe I will have to have it a bit further back on the cliff. And then maybe try to expand on the cliff we have. I don't know. Let's try some stuff and see how it looks, and then if I hate it, then I'll terraform some more. I don't really need the string light. Yeah, that would probably look silly. Oh no, there's ads. Apologies for anyone who fucking ads. Twitch make me run them every hour. You're probably just gonna miss me being stressed, so there's not really a lot that's gonna get missed. We'll just try and work up on the build and hope that I can do this. Yeah, it's a shame that I built a cliff so close to these rocks, because maybe this could have been like the start of the ruined area, and then the rocks could have like lived inside the ruins. I mean, I could maybe still do that. That might actually work. Do I have enough stuff to... I don't think I do. I think I'd have to order, like, loads. What do I have? We did castle mostly, probably. And I don't know if I'm on the castle gate or the ruined arch. I don't know what's gonna work best. I'm gonna have to do more time traveling. Not ideal. But if I attempt the idea that I was thinking, then I'm gonna have to get some more of these things. So I'm gonna have to go forward a couple more days maybe to get things. Because otherwise we're not gonna have enough. Okay, but then... Maybe if we move that forward up and then have it kind of overlap a bit, then it could work. Do you see the vision? I'm hoping that the vision is kind of that. I'm hoping there's some kind of vision. I'm hoping that I'm not just making a fool of myself, saying like, ha, look, I got a vision, and then it's just like silly. Welcome back, friendos. Had a vision and now I don't know how I feel about said vision, so we're I might have to time travel and just hope for the best. You know what, I am gonna do that. I am gonna time travel. I'm gonna order some stuff. And I know that some people think it's cheating and blah blah, but it's my... I don't know if it's gonna work or not, and I'm stressed because I just want it to work. It's gonna get expensive, but luckily for me, I have belts, so it's just gonna get expensive real fast because the castle stuff is just really expensive for like no apparent reason. So we'll get the castle stuff and we've got like some stuff. I might have to craft more ruined stuff. But we'll just try some stuff and see how it goes, because maybe if that's not the ruined area, we can still build a ruin somewhere. It doesn't have to be the bit where the rocks are, but that's the vision that I've come up with for now. So my brain is like, yeah, let's work upon that vision. Okay, we got all the Zelda stuff today. And then something from Quinn. Just a letter, actually, she didn't give me. I need to go get bells as well. My ATM is not here. My ATM is... Well, one of them is in the store, and one of them is in resident services, so... We must go get money. I like your vision. Thank you. Let's just hope that we can make it pay off. Honestly, I suck at designing things. I don't necessarily think I'm good at it. I have fun with it, but I don't think I'm that good at it. ABD. And then we withdraw, we'll do like... Just do that, because that's easier. I've been playing Fallout 4 and my house is literally something that a child would draw for their first house. If it isn't all that bad, green. Okay, if I search... Castle. Then that's where all the stuff is. Wait, we can get the variations actually. Damaged. I don't know how many I'm going to need, but do you see why I had to get so many bells out? Because it's so expensive. And we need multiple of them, so again, I'm gonna have to time travel, unfortunately, because otherwise we're gonna get nothing done this stream if I just have to, like, wait on the daily for everything to arrive, so... Although, I guess this is... I guess the ruins would be a good place for the Guardian. So... we now have a home for the Guardian as well. Oh my god, it looks so bad so far. I am trusting the vision. I am choosing to trust the vision. It's looking rough so far, but it's fine. We trust. I hope and yes. Okay, I might as well just go forward another day, to be fair. And then we might have to go forward one more day, because I feel like 6 isn't going to be enough. So I think that we'll probably have to do at least one more day of time travel. Because your girl was not prepared. I knew I wanted ruins somewhere on this island, I just didn't know where, and now that I've come up with the idea for where to maybe put them, I'm like, aha! I must order all the stuff right now! So, the stuff I've been putting off, I guess we're doing. But I also might need to make more of the ruined pillars and stuff for the corners. Because I don't think that the join is, like, seamless, so I'm gonna have to figure out something. Because, actually, oh, frick. You can get, like, castle towers. I don't think I've had the towers on this island. I may have to... I may have to boot up Aerith as well, and then I can bring over... What is it I said I wanted? Oh, the cats. I can bring over, like, the cats and stuff, and I can also bring over a tower if I actually have any left on Aerith. Shooting stars! Oh. Now everything's ruined, because... I might have to time travel tonight, and then we can get some shooting stars, and then I guess I go forward, and then we'll have all of the castle walls and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This stream has just turned into, like... me being stressed, I guess. It's fine. What we'll do is, you won't see Aerith, but I'll boot up Aerith. And then I'll bring over the stuff that I need to bring over and do the castle wall tower thing. Whatever it is. See, I'm, like, puzzled. So I don't know. Let's go see how it looks with, like, the 6 castle walls we have, and then I'll see what I need from Aerith. And I'll see what I actually have on Aerith, because, like, a lot of the stuff I would have used on Aerith, but I'm sure there'll be stuff that I don't need that I can donate over to Beachcomb. Oh. Yeah, I feel like it's going to... Yeah, we're gonna need loads. Because that's gonna be at least there. Which also means it's gonna... If I make it, like, somewhat symmetrical, it's gonna overlap with... It's gonna maybe... No, it's not actually. If I move the pillar, it probably won't overlap too much with that. And then if I put that there... Okay, now I think I do want the towers. Yeah, that's basically the vision. We're gonna have, like, ruins here, and then within the ruins, it's just gonna be a little rock garden going on. And then the other ruin will be, like, here-ish. Can I still hit the rock? Right there. I still got everything from the rock? Yeah, so if I put it like that, then I can do that. And then we can hit, like, all the rocks in a day. Because we should have enough space to do so. But then I just need, like, so many walls. There is the gate as well, but the gate just has, like, a hole. So, like, the gate is... It won't let me turn. Hold on. Yeah, like, that has that. So, we can't really have that as, like, the forward-facing one. Like, we could maybe have... We can maybe use it as a side one if we get desperate, but, like... Unless we have it as another exit kind of thing. And then, I don't know if that looks a bit odd. Kind of see a bit of that. I don't know. Let's make a big castle. We can try. Where's my whistle? Ouch. Okay, let me see. Bear with me. This is a good thing about having two islands, I guess. Okay, bear with me. With a dungeon where we can put stinky villagers. Where do you propose the dungeon's gonna fit? I'm gonna quickly see what I have on Aerith. But yeah, this is a vision so far. Underneath the castle. I can't terraform downwards, Greenie. I can dig a hole. So, if you want... if you want the... If you want the dungeon to just be a hole, then we can do that. Otherwise, we'll just have the illusion of there being a dungeon. Does it mean a hole even better? Greenie. I'm gonna have to put a load of custom designs down at some point too, so I should probably do that at some point. Okay. Alright, apologies. I've booted up Aerith. I'm just running to my storage. I know this isn't entertaining for you lot to watch, but I need to see what I have on Aerith that I can bring over, if anything. Do I have any excess castle stuff on Aerith? I don't think I do. I think I already bought all the castle walls and stuff that I had left over to Beachcomb. I interrupt my mini Aerith break to get the balloon. Oops. I didn't want to do. Where am I sit? Uh-oh. There we go. I got... Ooh, a shamrock one. Ooh, fancy. Okay, I sits again. Okay, I don't have any spare castle walls. That's really annoying. I really hoped I had some left on Aerith from when I did the ruins on there. But I don't. I will have... I'll have a look in a minute. I do need to find the cat, so where's my cat? Here's some cat. Okay, if we take over, like... 3 cats. And then I think I should be able to... I need bells. I think maybe I should be able to, No, Marshall, you should not move away from Aerith. You can't go. Yeah, don't leave. Sorry, I'm having like a whole other adventure on this Switch, apparently. I just need to get some bells, because I need to order the castle towers for Beachcomb, and I also need to order like a castle wall, maybe? Although we do have the castle wall. Actually, I think that the towers were like really expensive. I think the towers are like the most expensive part of the castle. I think they're like, I want to say 250k each. Which I guess we'll find out in a minute. But I need to drop some bells for home. Yeah, castle tower, 250k. Oop. Wait, where am I? Oh. I realized the issue. I have realized the issue. I don't have online on my other Switch. So I can't find myself on the list because I don't have Switch online on the Switch that I'm streaming right now. So I can't order stuff to myself. Which is a slight issue. Although I guess the way I can combat said issue means that I unfortunately have to slightly dismantle my ruins in Aerith. Temporarily, of course. So I can catalogue the tower on Beachcomb. Or I guess I could just leave it in Beachcomb because I did accidentally Aerith. So that's really fun. That's definitely what I meant to do. You know what? We'll take a quick detour to Aerith and we can pick up the presents that I had. And then I guess you can see like a tiny bit of Aerith. You're really not going to see much, you're going to see like the entrance to Aerith, but I guess we can go to Aerith quickly. And then I will take some bells over as well. To make up for the fact I just had to order a stupid tower thing that I didn't actually have to order, but I accidentally ordered. So I guess what we'll do, this is good. Local play, thank you. I'm sorry this is so scuffed, by the way. This was not how I expected any of this stream to go. Yes, I want to fling them open for local play because that other Switch doesn't have online. So I want to play. Is it? You should expect the unexpected with streams. I guess so. I wasn't expecting it to be this scuffed. I wasn't expecting to suddenly come up with inspiration for that area and then have to travel to my other island to pick up stuff and, like, I don't know. I wasn't expecting to, like, suddenly be struck with inspiration for the second island and all that kind of thing, so... Alright, so we get to see the flyover for Aerith. So this is Aerith. I love it. It's quite simplistic compared to Beachcomb, because like I said, I built the majority of it during the pandemic, so it's remained largely untouched since then, so... No, Greenie, that's not what we're doing. It's not that kind of game, Greenie. Bad Greenie. There you go. I think I can buy stuff. Actually, I won't be able to. Would be able to buy stuff from the hotel, but I don't have any of the hotel tickets because I don't have the hotel on home. So you know what? Actually, I will take the castle tower. I was gonna drop the castle tower again. But I don't... Like, I accidentally ordered one here anyway, so I might as well just rebuild tomorrow on Aerith and then just keep this one tower, and then I will just have to order multiple more towers. Which is stress. Quick chat, Amy's dropping money. Imagine. Oh, I do like the... I want that. Look at Noma. Yep. I also might quickly look in the Able Sisters shop and see if we have any nice clothing, because I don't have very much clothing on but yeah, like the stark contrast of the islands, really. Like, I've posted a couple of screenshots of Aerith recently, but like, I've started putting Silent Princesses everywhere. But like, this is the kind of build that I enjoy doing now, where there's like all the cute little bits and pieces, and it's just like a little bit haphazard and stuff. Like, that's what I like to do. And that's largely what Beachcomb is, but Aerith isn't really like that. Aerith is like a lot more simplistic, because like I said, I built it like 5 years ago at this point. Well, 6 years ago, actually. Almost 6 years ago. Because in 9 days, the game's gonna have been out for 6 years, so... My precious Aerith. She old, but I love her. And, like, I do kind of want to redo it a bit, but at the same time, it's like my baby. Oh, I don't like it. Oh. Okay, cool. Goodbye. I kick myself back home. I'll pick up the bells quickly on Aerith and like save. And by the time I've done that, I should hopefully be back in Beachcomb. And then we can order things. We've got some kitty cats to put somewhere now. And we've got some pampas grass. See, the flyover's not terrible for this island, but I also feel like it could be better. Like, it's not terrible, but because so much of the island is, like, still undone, it's not great. There we go, and we got some Nook miles as well, because we travelled, so... Alright, I'm just saving Aerith quickly. And then I can turn it off. Okay, so... Hello. I want you to have this here sweater on shirt. Okay. I got it because I thought I'd use it, I don't know, all of the time probably, but I barely touched it. Cool, thank you. Let's see. It's kind of cute. I'd rather have it in a different colour, but like, it's kind of cute. Anyway, if we get rid of that for a sec, where is... The very... That's not what I wanted! Oh my god, I can't do anything. So that's what the tower looks like, which it's really expensive, but it does tie it all together. So we're gonna have to order three more of those, which is a hell of a lot of money. I'm gonna have to get more bells out probably because we need 3 and that's 750k just on them. Maybe not, maybe we have enough.
Water, the source of all life.
It'll be fine. I can't spell.
Stretch.
Pastel. I can do that. Oh, I'm tired. Okay, big stretch done. I don't know. It will be done. Hydration. There we go. Need 3. What am I doing? Okay, the tower will be maybe go there. I don't know. I don't know how big this is. I'm trying to plan it out, but I don't know. Tower. Okay, that can go there. Okay, I can't move it forward if I want them rocks. And then we have that, so it's gonna have to be like that maybe? So maybe I didn't need 3 towers, and I've just ordered 3 towers. That's great! I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm winging it right now. And then that maybe will... I don't know. That's not what I wanted to do. I can't do anything. Why am I stupid? Okay, cool. And then I wanted to show you a cat. There we go. We can get cats there. So we could have, like, a cat in the ruins, maybe. I don't know. Cat. I feel like I'm losing my mind a bit now. Everything's fine. Put something away. And then we got, like, campus grass as well, actually. I do want that somewhere. It's a capsule. It's a capsule. See, in my other ruins, I had a master sword in it, but because we have the rocks in here, I don't think we're going to be able to do that, because there's not anywhere to put it, so... I don't entirely know where the master sword's going to go yet, because it won't let me put it in the doorway, but we'll put the master sword somewhere, maybe. Like, I could just push these back more, maybe. Just not as the issue, because the river's there. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go to nighttime. And then we'll wish upon some stars for a bit, because we're supposed to have shooting stars on this night. So we'll go forward to nighttime, wish on some stars, and then maybe I'll have some ideas. I don't know. Because we've ordered stuff, so we have the stuff we've ordered now. And then I'll have to order some more tools and stuff. Can you, like, not do that to me? I just got a pop-up on my PC where it's like, haha, we need to restart your PC, and it's just like, oh yes, what a great idea. Restart my PC when I'm in the middle of streaming, that's a great idea. Oop doop doop. Ooh. Okay, let's go find somewhere where we can on this. I thought I had a balloon. I don't think I did. Okay, I guess we just hope that there's gonna be stars soon. I have not had a single one. Oh, welcome in, Night Mirror. How are you doing today? I hope. Where's Celeste is there? You did say tonight, I'm pretty sure, that there were shooting stars. I found the DIY. Oh, hello, Quinn. No, sorry. They always ask if I want to hang out. Lazy, to say the least. Honestly, I'm mood. I feel pretty tired today, which is partly why I decided to do animal. I've been trying to work on this island for months at this point, and I keep procrastinating and putting it off. Oh yeah, I have a tiny little lighthouse build here too. That was what inspired the one on Eros. Isabel told me there was supposed to be shooting stars. I haven't seen any yet. But we're in the middle of ordering stuff and building castle ruins, but we have taken a very slight detour because Isabel told me there were shooting stars, which was supposed to be tonight, but so far no stars. So I guess we'll go forward again soon, because I don't want to spend half my night looking for the shooting stars. So. Getting stuck on everything. No, I don't see the lust doing that either. The lust isn't always there when there's shooting stars, but there is like a chance that she'll be there. But yeah, we're really just attempting to work a little bit on my second island. Because, as you can see, it's very half-finished. So I'm trying to make it at least a bit more cohesive and try to do some builds and stuff like that. But I don't really know what I want to do. Like, I have vague ideas, and there is like a vague... I guess it's like a kind of vague theme of kind of like overgrown fantasy foresty kind of thing, but it's not like a proper theme. A clutter. Okay, we don't have any gyroids down really. I could put some gyroids down, but I think for this island I mostly want the ones that kind of look like Koroks with like the little leafy heads. I think that might be a... Sorry, I got called my basis. No, you're all good. I fear we don't have stars or Celeste. I feel like Isabel lied to me. I don't remember the pathway. Actually. Maybe with gyroids. Thank you. I don't know how many. Oh yeah, we have one. So I think the dutoids are the ones that I probably want to have the most of. Because they kind of look like the most like Koroks, and I feel like they would go well. Dutoids and Boyoingoids, I guess, probably look the most Korok-y. So if we're doing kind of like an enchanted forest, then those ones kind of work the best. And maybe the petaloids, because they kind of look a bit flowery. I don't know. The Sproingoids are cute too. I don't know, I could probably get rid of a lot of these gyroids, because, I don't know, I don't want that many scattered around, probably. All I've done was scroll and watch Bleach. That's cool, though. How far did you manage to get? I hope you managed to watch a decent amount of episodes and stuff. I'm gonna start getting rid of some of these. One of the little ghosty ones might be good. I do have a soft spot for squid, so we'll keep a squeakoid and maybe a spikenoid. I don't like the ringoid. Oh, okay, the oinkoids are quite funny actually. We'll keep one. I like the colours on the actually. Damn my book. Oh! Stop! Finally! Finally a stop! Finally, we're gonna start getting some stars, maybe. 290 something? Nice. See, I hear good things about, like, the big shows that are, like, hundreds upon hundreds of episodes long. But I just can't commit to them. Like, I don't think I want to commit to, like, over 1,000 episodes of One Piece and stuff like that, so... Thus far, I've not really watched, like, Bleach or Naruto or One Piece because, like, I go through phases with anime, and I don't feel like I'd want to commit to, like, a really long show when I'd probably, like, stop partway through and then come back to it, like, months later and then have forgotten half of what happened, and then I'd have to be like, oh god, maybe I need to, like, have a big recap and see what's going on kind of thing. So, like, the bigger shows scare me a bit. Just because I feel like I go through so many phases with it and my attention span isn't the best, so... Oh! Star. I love One Piece. You should watch the live action on Netflix. I have heard good things about the live action, to be fair. Bleach has 366 episodes, including filler, so I skipped filler. How many episodes are there if you skip the filler? Like, how many of the 366 episodes are filler, or do all the episodes have bits of filler and you just skip through the fillery bits of the episodes? Okay, when we hear the stars, we'll try to stop to wish on the... But if I just stand there and wait for the stars, we're getting nowhere. So... 45% filler. Maybe I will just find highlights. Maybe I'll just find highlights of online and watch, like, the... See if there's, like, the 55% that isn't filler on YouTube or something. Do it that way. But yeah, I feel like live action One Piece I'd maybe preference just because I feel like I would be able to get through that better. Because people are saying it's like, people are saying it's like very true to the source material and stuff and that it's really good and the cast are good and stuff, so maybe I would be more inclined to watch live action One Piece as opposed to the anime. Yeah, the good news is I have storage sheds everywhere on this island, so I didn't have to go all the way back to my house. Oh, I like these as well. I like the R-Fleet. I like little dogs. So we can change the colour of them. I might change the colour. And then just have, like... Like, these look like they could live in an enchanted forest, right? Just wait for the One Piece. It will cut down a lot of the unnecessary stuff. We could do that. I don't have any immediate plans to watch One Piece. Plenty of time. I have so many, like, excess DIY. I should go through those. Point to. If I ever... I missed the stuff. Damn. If I ever get Switch Online again on this Switch, or when I get a Switch 2, if we make a third island, which I am torn on doing, maybe we'll have just like an open island at some point, so people can come pick up DIYs and stuff, because like I have so many excess DIYs that I'm just never gonna use. Personally, I prefer Bleach, my favourite one out of the big three. I do hear good stuff about it. Oh, I do have a gyro. Cool. Ah. Oh. Oh. second I start running, we find another star. Yeah. We won't wish on loads, because, like, I probably should work on this area again. But, like, the vibe we're going for is just, like, castle ruins, but around my little rock garden. Because then it kind of hides it a bit as well. Like, it kind of keeps it contained until you, like, go in there and you're just like, haha, rocks everywhere. And then I'm trying to leave enough space so that we can, like, hit the rocks and get the stuff that comes out of the rocks. So that's why there were stones everywhere, because I was trying to make sure that I was leaving enough space. But I have to keep taking breaks to order the supplies and stuff, because this wasn't the original intent for the stream. I kind of decided on a whim to stream, and then, like, the original plan was maybe Slay the Spire 2, and then it ended up being animal things. I've just been enjoying Slay the Spire 2 recently, so I was like, maybe I'll stream that for a bit. And then I ended up on... Ow! Did that miss? Alright, what date am I on? On Friday the 14th of March. The Spire 2 was mentioned. I like that that's the thing that brought you back to chat. Yes, Slay the Spire 2 was mentioned because I was maybe gonna play it today. And then I decided on Animal Crossing instead. Like, the original intent was gonna be streaming Slay the Spire. But then I talked myself out of it, and then I decided that I was doing Animal. I do want to try to play it this weekend, though. Maybe, probably not on stream, but I do want to try the multiplayer again, so if anyone has it, and, like, I want to play with people I know, so, like, if I know you and you have the game and you're around this weekend, maybe we'll hop in Discord and try and figure out a multiplayer session. I played it with one person so far, like, me and Fox played it yesterday, but I'm intrigued to see what it's like with, like, 3 or 4 people. I am just a smidge worried that it's gonna be hard trying to figure out, like, mutually figure out what paths we want to take and which routes we want to go and stuff. Like, I'm hoping that we can pick paths that we want to do without too many arguments and stuff. Because, like, if some people are like, I want to go this route that's got, like, 7 elites along it, and other people are like, nah, I want to go, like, the route that has, like, all the mystery spots and, like, look, there's a shop, and, like, look, there's a campfire, and all that kind of thing. Like, I'm hoping that we can, like, figure it out without it being too much of, like, pain in the arse kind of thing. Give me a shout for Slay the Spire 2 multiplayer. I shall. We will try and figure something out. I'm not entirely sure who else wants to play. Like, maybe Clems will want to play. Fox already said that they might want to play. So we maybe have a squad, but I'm not entirely sure if Clems is gonna want to. So we'll have to see. I didn't want to go back. No. The typing is so awkward on Switch. That reminds me, if you still want to play games on Saturday, I'm free all day now. No. Okay, we're gonna need at least... I think. Oh, there's gonna be star fragments on my beaches. Well, actually, maybe. I have too many shells, never mind. If we can't get along, we can vote for different routes, and if it's a tie, it will pick between the two at random. It's never gonna work out that it's gonna be the one that I pick. Because that's how that works, right? Like, everyone else will pick a route, and then it will be everyone else's preferred route to mine, because that's how my video game RNG has to go. And then I'll cry because we'll have to face like 7 elites and then I'll die. And then I'll cry. That's how I fear that's gonna go. TF, you mean no? No means no, greenie. We'll see. We'll see you when I'm free. Okay, how many more walls do I need to make this build? Can I get away with a tower being here, actually? Is what I think. That's the wall. Where's my towers? There's a tower. I fear I'm not going to be able to get away with a tower because, no. Yeah, we're gonna need so many more. Oh god. Where's the balloon? Here a balloon. Is that the balloon? That is the balloon. That's gonna go in the water if I shoot it out there, right? No, because it's coming this way. Cool. That's time! $10K! I'll take the 10K. I'll explain later why I'm free all day, though. Okay. She hates you. I'm joking, of course. She only hates me and Neon after the golfing we did. I hate everyone who we played golf with, but especially in that final round, it was Rylesy who kept attacking me and bullying me. So... I was saddened by that fact. Ouch. Okay, I just stood up for a sec to stretch my legs and my legs really ache, so that was really fun. Built special good. Oh my god, I am pressing everything but what I need. No, I didn't. My controller's not doing what I want it to do. I simply want to type the word castle. There we go. Oh, I need more bells! Oh, of course I need more bells! No! This is such a costly build. Why did I think this was a good idea? Why did I let you talk me into making a castle build, Greenie? Why did I let you make me believe this was a good idea, Greenie? All me money going on castle walls. Another 250,000 might be enough, maybe? Oh, we're gonna have to do another day of time traveling as well. Cool. I don't know why I came off the ATM thing just to go back into the exact same app, but like, it's fine. This is frying my brain, it's fine. It seemed like a good idea. I mean, it hopefully will be a good idea, but there's just so much. Alright, let's go to the shop quickly and see if there's anything we like in the shop, and then if there's nothing we like in the shop, then we'll go forward a day. I mean, it is a good idea. I'm not going to dispute that it's a good idea, because, like, it'll look really good when it's done, I hope. And then there'll be, like, that in the background to look good, maybe. It's just... I forgot how expensive all the castle stuff was, and we need a lot of it because, like, if we didn't have the rocks, if I wasn't trying to deal with the rocks, it'd be fine. But because the rocks are behind it, I'm trying to, like, make sure the rocks are covered properly, but also leave enough space around the rocks so I can still hit the rocks and get all the stuff from them. Because, like, we're gonna need the resources at some point. Like, if I do upgrade the museum, I'm gonna need a lot of resources for the hotel with sending all the stuff out, so... Ow. So I'm trying to figure that out. But it's just so much stuff. Oh my god, a pinball machine? Oh my god, it's like sailing. It's Sea of Thieves but pinball. Okay, I'm going forward today. No, I'm not actually. I want to go to the Able Sisters and see if there's any cute clothing. Otherwise, I guess we'll see what we have in our wardrobe and change our clothing again. Greenie, do you want to go to work for me tomorrow so I can just, like, sleep all day? Because that's where I'm at right now. I'm like, I simply want to sleep all day tomorrow. I don't like any of... Okay, those pants are kind of cute, but I don't think... Oh my god, we can have a wizard hat. Or there's, like, the bun wig. Or there's, like... I do like the gothic headdress, but I don't know if I have an outfit it will go with, but that's adorable. I think I'm gonna buy that. Yeah. You wanna eat? I wanna sleep all day tomorrow. But I can't, because I have work. So, if you wanna go work for me, then good. Ah, another day! All I've done is time travel. No, not reject. All I've done today is time travel. It feels like. Because I didn't think my life choices through. Oh, also there's gonna be ads in a minute, so apologies in advance to anyone who gets stuck in ads. Twitch make me run them every hour for 3 minutes or so. Sometimes it's less time, but, like, I try to kind of stop for, like, the 3 minutes that there's ads, so you guys don't miss much. But they should trigger in a minute, so apologies anyone who got stuck in them. You're not gonna miss much. I'm literally just opening my post and ordering castle walls again if we don't have enough with the ones we get today. You want me to call your work and tell them you can't go in because I said so and your boss can fight me? Yes. That is exactly what I want. If it wasn't so late, I would maybe have texted him and been like, yo, I'm exhausted, I ain't coming in. But nah, it's too late. He'll be like, it's too short notice. Even Isabel said there's nothing going on in town today, so literally all anyone's gonna miss is me opening the post and going over to the ruins and seeing if we actually have enough castle walls and towers for this ruin. Ew, that grass is so bright. Why does it suddenly look really bright? Alright, cool, thanks Whitney. Okay, cool, my home is rank B, I don't care. We have 69,000 points, so... Okay, yay! Honestly, Friday can't come fast enough, just because then I'll be off work. Although I can't... It's not going to be like a full day of rest or anything, because I've got to get up early-ish and make birthday cake for my mum, because it's her birthday. And then I have to, like, finish the birthday cake after the stream, because it probably won't have cooled down enough by the time I stream. maybe I will have, I don't know. But we'll see. Also, I time traveled, didn't I? I forgot to pick up the star fragments on the beach. We got like a few of them, but not very many of them. Which is kind of poop, but it's fine, it's whatever. We can deal with it. Tape, pottage, pottage. I don't freaking know how to pronounce it. This thing. Okay. Everything's fine. The real question though is, do I finally have enough frickin' wall and towers to do everything? Okay, that kinda covers up the goddess statue now, so what we'll do is we'll get rid of that. Handler's good there actually. That has that for now. And then try to make that up. Okay, it won't. Okay, fine. And then that. And then that's not the right thing. We can do one more there. Welcome back from Amsterdam. You didn't miss an awful lot. I got my post. I came over here to try to put towers and stuff down, and now we may have encountered a problem. Oh no. Okay, the Guardian might be fine already. The Guardian is not fine already. I don't know how big this is gonna have to be. It might have to be... I only pressed it once actually. Oh. And then... the cliff is in the way. The cliff is in the way because... yeah, that bit of cliff is going to be in the way because I'm not going to be able to move the I can't move that forward because otherwise I'm not going to be able to hit the rock. So unless we do it like that. And then it just looks really awkward. I don't know. I don't think that's big enough for another. Actually, I'm gonna have to. Oh, it is actually just first. Cool. Maybe it works like that, and then maybe I just need like a few more walls or something. If I put the wall, if I put the gate this way, actually, then that kind of works because then I can like cut through there to go to the shop. So it'll be like there and then like there. And then if I put a... Oh, what? I put a... No. Can I put a... Oh my god. Everything is annoying. Can I do this? Gonna be too far back. Is there a gap there? Yeah, okay, that's lovely. I'm gonna need one more wall, I think, and that's kind of... Wait, we have a wall. Never mind. There's a wall. And then the towers is gonna have to be in a weird place, maybe. Okay, both the wolves are in the way. That's oddly annoying. Get out my way. Oh no! Okay. Okay, so that tower's gonna stick out more than the other towers, but I think it's gonna have to be like that for it to work. But I think we have, like, some kind of basic shape. I proceed to remember that on my to-do stuff for the longest was to create a Mao. It's probably a good idea if you watch a lot of anime, because it's a good way to keep track of it. Okay, so it's a smidge awkward looking. Not gonna lie. Maybe those could go back as... I don't know. It's because of this bit. Like, this bit, because of the cliff, is a bit awkward. Like, maybe I could move that tower down a bit more to match that tower. Actually, can I hit the rock? So let me check if I can hit the rocks with how it is now, and then I'll work on adjustments if I need to. Freya's having a great time. Freya thinks it looks good. Freya's there admiring my gate. Okay, Freya has the potential to get in my way. That's less ideal. Okay, unfortunately that wall is gonna have to stay there, and then this gate bit, not gate, the tower's gonna look a smidge lopsided. But I don't really know what I can do there to fix it, unless we bring the tower in a... Can we bring that in a bit more? We can bring that in a bit more, and then it just means that tower's gonna be lopsided. I don't know. I don't know if it looks better there or like there. I feel like there. Okay, these are too far away now, so I have to actually dig holes for this one. Like, these rocks I'm actually still gonna have to dig holes to be able to hit them, but... The point is, we kinda did something. I can always fine-tune it later, but like the general idea of what I wanted to try to do is kind of there. Kinda. Like, we can still hit the rocks. I'm gonna have to pick all this up in a minute. Oh god. That is a bit of a four, but it's fine. Now, is that where the other... Okay, that's really awkward actually. Are we actually going to be able to hit all of them? Just about. And I helped. You helped me spend way too much money. Yes. How could you make me spend all my money on castle walls? And then have it not even line up properly because I don't know how to make it line up because my cliff is in the way. Money is there to be spent. No. You must hoard all your money like a dragon. To be fair, the one on Aerith is kind of a weird shape as well, so maybe I'll just make it a weird shape. You're a proper ass. What do you mean? Not even... You don't like spending money. Greenie, I don't have money to spend. If I were rich, I would enjoy spending money. I am poor, so I don't like spending money because I don't have money to spend. Okay, so like the creep almost. You have 17 million bells. Not anymore. Now I have 16,750,000 actually. Because I had to spend loads of it. So there. Pretty thirsty and I'm out of drink. Oh no. I have like cold mint tea, but I guess I'll have to drink. That's still a lot. I mean, if I could turn it into real money, we'd be able to afford the Switch 2 by now. Oh, I'm gonna chuck some money into it when I get paid, because I feel bad that other people have put in, like, the majority of the money, so... What would the conversion rate between bells and UK pounds be? I'm not too sure, to be honest. I think that they've said before that the bells are based on yen. So I guess it's similar to, like, pounds and yen conversions. Ah, there's holes everywhere and I can't do anything. Water. Stuff everywhere. 17 million bells would be worth £0. Also, I heard that noise. Don't think I didn't hear that noise because I was distracted. I heard that noise. And as soon as I move this wall, I'm gonna go yell at you. You sure did, Hiran. Aw, thank you, Big Steve. Spending more money into the Amiga stonks so a certain someone can spend money on this Swatch toe and will certainly not cry. I will cry. I will definitely cry. Would be just shy over 80k if it were 1-to-1 with yen. That feels like not a lot. But, I mean, yen is like a lot of yen. Like, because you get like a lot of yen to like the pound, I think. Like, it looks like a lot because number of yen is like big. It's like 100,000 yen is like, I don't know. I'm not good with currencies, as you can tell. But also, welcome in, Boost. How are you doing today, Boosty? I hope you're good. 100 yen is roughly $1. 1 yen is essentially a cent. Okay, that makes sense. Still, 80k is like not an amount to turn your nose up at. So like, if I could take my Animal Crossing money and make it into real money, then I would still have 80k. So, you know. I would do that because at the moment I have 0k. So, I mean, to have mini k would be nice. I'm doing okay, doing some sim stuff before the maintenance tomorrow. Not the maintenance. We are attempting to build a castle ruin thing. And I can't get the proportions right, and it's making me sad. So I'm just trying to move things to see if I can make the proportions of this goddamn ruin look good. I can't move that. Cat's in the way, oh my god. Everything is in the way. But then I can't really move that too much. But then that looks like it has a slightly awkward gap if I don't have it like there. So now I don't know what to do because it's like always gonna have a gap somewhere. I just need to figure out where the gaps are not gonna look as bad. I need to... Okay, well that's a really big gap. I can't move that back anymore. Look at that. Maybe a pillar somewhere? I don't know. Amii hates me for suggesting this castle. I hate myself for not being able to figure out how to make it work. Like, it's a good idea. I have ruins on my other island, so I like the idea of like the big castle ruin and stuff. I'm just annoyed at myself because I can't figure out how to make it fit with how I have that cliff there. That cliff is kind of right in the way, but I also can't really do an awful lot about it because otherwise, like, the only option really is to re-terraform the cliff and get rid of that section of cliff. And then that means I have to redo the waterfall, and then that means that I have to redo like 7 different things just to make one thing fit. So I'm trying to decide if it's worth like cutting off the cliff there a bit And then there's just not going to be a cute little waterfall there, and then maybe I'd have to move the goddess statue over here, but then that gets in the way because I can't move this lamppost because it's part of the resident services plaza, so then I'm not going to be able to center the goddess statue here, and then it's going to stress me out. So I'm stressed because I don't know where anything should go to make it work. Like, I'm just trying to make it work, and I don't know how with what we have. Although, I am tempted to just order another castle wall and see if I can maybe make something work with another castle wall. But then I probably can't, and then that's like a lot of money to get rid of again. I don't know. I'm gonna order... No, I'm not. They're so expensive. Why do all the things have to be... I'm going full way. I'm stressed. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I can't make it work. It's fine. It's just... things take time and effort and... like, changing them around and all that kind of thing. And I tell people who ask me how I build stuff, they're like, yo, how do you build stuff? And I'm like, yeah, it takes time and patience and stuff. And then I try to do it and I'm just like, I'm stressed. Why am I doing this? Drink, please. No drinking allowed because I'm too much of a failure. I go cry instead. I go cry in the corner instead. That is probably what I'm gonna do when I end, actually. I'm gonna, like, go cry because this is stressing me out. I'll hopefully get there eventually, but at the moment, because that cliff, like... putting the rock garden where I put the rock garden is maybe a bad idea. Because I like the cliff. And when I had a cliff behind it, I couldn't make the cliff work either. So I'm just really trying my best to make this ruin work. And I feel like I'm not making the ruin work. I feel like I'm making it worse. Now I feel bad. I'm the one who came up with the idea for the ruin, so... like, you said do it, but I'm the one who was like, maybe I could make a ruin, so it's my own fault. It's just... I wasn't anticipating that it would take so long to execute it and get it right. But I might just have to destroy the cliff a bit. Which I didn't really want to do, but I might have to. Cool, that's definitely what I wanted. Because see, under normal circumstances, we could put the tower there and it'd be fine. But the tower's not going to fit there because there's not going to be enough space. And then we could move that over, like, one more, maybe. Maybe it's that throwing things off, actually, because, like, that doesn't match as much because it's like the burn thing, like, maybe it should have been that this whole time. Let me check what the proportions are of this, because like, maybe it is that. Aha, the gate is too wide. Like, yeah, where we have it now, the gate is Dude. I don't know, maybe it was... Maybe it is just that I was throwing everything off with trying to use the other thing. Okay, well. No, because then there's not enough space there, so that I'd have to go there, and then I don't know if that looks I don't know. Like, if we get rid of these decoration-y bits for, like, 2 minutes. And then, if we move... He really likes that one game. Maybe it was just that one. And then that's still gonna have to go like that, because otherwise we can't hit that one. Then maybe I did just have it all thrown off. I don't know. I just feel like proportionally, because I'm trying to leave enough room to hit the rocks, I feel like that's probably what's throwing it off the most. But I have to pick these up and move them over like one space. I can't do it. Oh, where? Werewolf. This really just feels like watch a streamer lose her mind live kind of thing. This dress. Okay, yeah, we may still have a problem. Where is the wolf though? I wish I could have just like picked up the... I could have like dragged them backwards and everything instead of picking them up. It's fine. So if we have it kind of like that, when it kind of works, like we have it kind of like that instead. Maybe. But then I feel like it looks pretty awkward there. Because like that tower there pokes out way more than that tower there. But then I don't think there's a way to make it fit snugly with how everything else is, unless we like we could like move this back one maybe, but then I don't know if that looks good. I need to Like if we take the hold, so I can kind of map out the space we need. And then like we could move that forward, and then that one's really gonna be poking out for a bit, but it's fine. And we move this tower for a bit. That tower's gonna have to stay where it is actually, probably. So we will just have to move this one. And see if we can do this. And then there's still a gap. So we can hit the rock. So annoying. It's so annoying, there's like one tiny little gap there. Because I don't know how to do this. Oh, why is it so annoying? I just barely managed to finish the sim before maintenance with 3 minutes to spare. Good thing I'm done for today in that game. That is a good... That is a good... The walls are asymmetrical. Yes. They be asymmetrical because the gate bit is like 3 and the wall is like 2. But then... I don't want this tower to be too far in, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to hit the rock. And like the whole point of this is I still want to be able to hit the rocks, but then I don't think I'm going to be able to completely hit that rock if I have the tower like pushed in, because there's like 2 spaces there, but then it looks really weird with that gap there. But then all these towers are like sticking out at different amounts and it's stressing me out. Because like there is still a gap there, but I suppose it doesn't... I suppose you can't tell too much. Although... Hold on. I think I see why it looks asymmetrical, but I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to fix it. Because if we move that one forward anymore, we're not going to hit that rock, I don't think. I don't know. I guess we're just going to have to hit the rocks and see if we can hit the rocks properly. Ugh. I'm stressed. This was... It felt like a good idea when I was doing it, and then I started doing it, and then I regretted doing it, and now I'm just like... I'm in too deep. Okay, we're not gonna get the last one with that one, and then my shovel's gonna... Ah! My shovel broke too. Be right back, need drink. Okay, I'll be here despairing, crying into my non-existent drink. Shovel will give me pain, I guess. Okay, so technically we can get all 8 out of that one, but I didn't line myself up properly and I missed, so... Okay, that one we can Yeah. This bit is the one that's gonna be a smidge annoying because I'm probably gonna have to dig the holes there every time. And now it's just on. Yeah, we can hit all the rocks. I think as it was before, 1.5 tile was good, since then you can't see the gap behind, plus the tower is still outside of the wall. Yeah, it might have to live like that for now. That and gap is annoying me a bit, but I can't really do anything about that. So we'll have to live with one of the annoying gaps. But the other... Yes. The other solution might be if we can get another castle gate, but they're really expensive, they're like 150k. But I might have to get another gate, because the gates are like 3 instead of 2. So then it will maybe fill the gap. But then it's going to be expensive if it doesn't fill the gap. So what I might do, we don't. I could maybe use the... They're all walls. If we move... Why is that moving that? If that to map, then yeah, maybe like let me try something as a placeholder for a start, because I think I'm gonna go to another wall. Damn it, the wall's too big. But what I was gonna try to do was... I mean, not at all. Like, that one looks like it's one more forward. Hold on. Move that. And move that. No, because... Oh no. That looks more forward. I'm very confused. It's like, that is more forward than that one was, but then there's... I don't understand. All of the placements are weird, man. All of these placements are just odd. I don't understand. I don't understand why some work and some don't. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's stressing me out. It's fine, I don't care anymore. And there was one more wall there, I believe. I didn't push that far. No, don't go through that. push them. We could kind of do it there, but then we'd have a gap there. Or we can do it like that. And then there's like the gap behind that you can't really. Why would you? Ugh. Why is nothing going right? Come here. But there. I got it finally. Welcome back, Greenie. Alright, yeah, it was stressing me out too much. I can just stay like that for now. I can't be asked. I'll figure it out one day, but today is not that day. Oh god, I can't see to pick everything up. Oh. I didn't want to pick up that wall. Are you winning? No. I have not been winning since I decided to make this goddamn castle. If I was winning, I stopped winning when I made this frickin' ruin. I see. Do you see? Do you really see, Greenie? Do you see what you've done? Do you see what you've done on this day? I fear you do not. Looks fine to me. That's because you can't see the big gap. Every day I will look at that gap and think about the fact there is a gap, and then I will cry, and then I will cry again, and then it will, I will think of it every time, and then I will cry, and then I will blame you for the rest of my life. And then I will not play Stardew with you because you have ruined my life with this one wall. You have ruined my life with this one build. That is how I'm feeling right now. At least I'll be remembered for something. Making my life miserable? Yeah. That can be your legacy.
Sidekicks, follow Ricky! Let's go, go, go!
Thank you so much for the follow. We have anonymous follows on here. So you can just chill and lurk if you want to, but thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. We're just attempting to make a castle ruin. But the proportions are all off and I'm not too sure how to fix it. It's just a very strange... If we don't look too closely at it, it's fine. So just don't look too closely at it, because it's taken me like an hour and a half or something stupid to make this one castle ruin. So if you just don't look at it too closely, it's fine. I just wanted an area to house my rock garden, basically. And I decided I wanted castle ruins. And now I regret the castle ruins, but it's fine. So what I could do, actually, if I get rid of this tree, then maybe, potentially we could, where is it? I have two up here. It's, that. That might look okay. Okay, the pine tree makes it look kind of cute. And then we can put something. Now that was, I don't like that. You can't be mad at me, I'm too adorable. Aw, you Greenie. poor little skeleton. Where was it? And then there's variable. Maybe you just have that near the target. Actually, I know. Do we have the suit of armor DIY? Because maybe that could look good. Oh look, chat, is Amii. It's me when Amii finds me a skeleton. Your back is one. Oh, the shamrock wand is cute. I might have to make that at some point. But first, do I have DIY for like... I think they call it plate armor. I do. I don't know if we can customize it actually. We might be able to. Customize. Oh my god, there's so much. Yes. Yes, rusty. Perfect. And then it can be like the fallen soldier. Something. There is a very vague vision. Although I guess I should probably get rid of the pillar, get rid of the stone. Pile of leaves I might need. I never want to see a castle wall again for as long as I live. So we'll put those away, and then what we need are silent prints. Because we can probably scatter a few silent prints around and... I like the big flowers, but I still don't actually think I have ever successfully done a build that have them. And I'm not entirely sure how to begin to make a good build with those in... Ooh, the Master Sword. Hi, and how were your, like, 1 second of ads? I hope you enjoyed the singular second also of ads that you had. Back on 3-hour ads. It's not quite been 3 hours yet. But I see. How were the ads? I hope you enjoyed them. Or Ender getting ads from my channel before the stream even starts. Cool. Then we'll put a silent princess there maybe? Hold on. Amii. There's some stuff on top of the castle towers, but I'm not too sure what it's gonna let me put up there. I have like moss balls. Oh, okay, we can put a fairy up there, but we can't put a silent princess up there. That makes sense. How's it going? I have poured my blood, sweat and tears into making this ruined castle to house my little rock garden. The proportions are stressing me out, but it's fine. If we don't look too closely at it, then it kind of works. And now I'm just trying to decorate the outside of it a little bit to see if I can stem the stress. Everything's fine. And then we'll put a... Put the topiary there. No, we won't. We'll put the topiary like here. And then put it there. I can't put it any closer. I mean, if we look at it from there, it's fine. There is a gap, but it's fine. Oh, I need a minute to not work on this castle for a minute. How are you anyway, and I hope you're doing well. We also went from 64 to 71% of the Switch 2 goal, which is good. We are 29% away from Pokopia. And, like, potentially a third Animal Crossing island, because, I mean, I could do another Animal Crossing island on this. Although, maybe I wouldn't have it on the Switch 2, maybe I'd transfer Aerith over to the Switch 2, and then I'd transfer this island... No. This island can stay on the Switch, actually. It would be a new island on the OLED, probably, because Aerith would likely be the one that lived on the Switch 2. It looks good though, thank you. I spent at least an hour of my life trying to get it looking proportionate and stuff. Where is the balloon? There is the balloon. Currently at work, but else I'm still standing. The animatronics haven't got to you yet, I see. Oh god. I'm gonna have to make a path. Like, I have to move this tree and probably the money tree because I'm not gonna be able to get anywhere with them. Some clay. They saw that I am the quirky one, now they stay away from me. Honestly, understandable. Oh my god, your Animal Crossing villager is very quirky as well, Ender. I wonder if I can put the tree, like... The tree go there? Or is it too close to... Oh, I can go there. Cool. And we'll move this one because at some point I can make a path. Who is it? You have Tabby the cat. Let me go find a bigger picture of Tabby to show you. So your Animal Crossing villager for the day, and is this beautiful specimen. That is your villager of the day. My goodness, exactly. Look how beautiful she is. Look at that beautiful purple eyeshadow and the very, very big bright pink blush. I like that she kind of has a little snout.
Blessed with good friends.
Rini! Thank you for gifting a sub to Ratmon. That is very kind of you. Dreamer. That kind of looks like a forced smile. It does a bit. But yeah, that's your villager on the overlay for the day. I don't know who your daily villager is, but that's your chat villager for the day. We must remove her now. My chat villager is always Shino, so like, I know that I have I have my favourite villager, so... Everyone else's is set to random, mine is like, I have Shino because Shino. I didn't want the random one for me. But yeah, thank you very much, Queen. Very, very kind of you. Genji! I love Genji. Okay, maybe if we put some custom designs down, then maybe I'll like it a bit better. Back to work. Gotta keep these animatronics from doing other stuff. I believe it. I hope that work goes as well for you as it can do, and thank you for popping in for a bit. I appreciate it. I should get like a proper path at some point, really. But I don't know what I would get rid of. But maybe we should put... Maybe we should put the dirt patch like where the Guardian is. Maybe that could work. Oops. That was nice. EP. Go to bed then. Go to bed, Greenie. You don't have to stay just because I am streaming. You can go to bed if you need to. Guardian. Okay, it just looks like there's flowers under the Guardian if it's there. Which is also kind of cute, to be fair. You know what, I did it too far back, the custom design. Maybe I should move it back a bit and then... Yeah, we'll do that. And then... I can put the Guardian. But I like it here. Yeah, but sleep is more important than watching streamer lose their mind over trying to make the proportions fit for a castle. There we go, that's kind of cute, because then you can just kind of see the flowers peeking out from beneath the Guardian. And then the Guardian looks less scary. I mean, it doesn't, but... The Guardian could be like... Message you tomorrow at some point. Oh. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have good... I'll just like add a few random lines on the ground just to make things look a little bit more cohesive. I'm pretty sure that if you have custom lines on the ground you can still hit your rocks and stuff. So it shouldn't matter if we've got custom lines on the ground. I'm pretty sure I've seen people put like the where's my mind gone blank? The dirt, that's the one. The dirt paths underneath or like around their rocks and they can still hit them. So me putting custom designs down should be... And yeah, we're leaving enough space that we can hit the rocks as well, so enjoy the luck. I'm not gonna go too ham with the custom designs because otherwise it's a little bit like overkill. I will just put a couple down so then it's something a bit interesting to look at if you like go through the castle. And then we'll do like a little patch somewhere. Just, yeah, like a little patch and then we have a little dirt patch in there too. Oh no, there's ads. I'm sorry. There's gonna be ads for like 3 minutes or so. I am actually gonna be right back with this ad break. So I'll chuck some music on for you guys. Because I will be right back. So, have like the thing says like have a little drinky or a little snack. Stretch your legs if you need to. Take meds if you need to, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need to do to just be comfortable and everything. And I will be back in a few minutes, and then we'll continue to do a little bit more of this build. Or some other build, I don't know. We'll figure something out, but either way, I'll be back in a few minutes, so enjoy. Welcome back, everyone. I just got back too. I'm just gonna let the song play out because it's nearly over. There we go. So a couple of little custom designs down there. I think that kind of doesn't look as terrible as it could. So this is what we've built so far today. We built Castle Ruin, and then my little rock gardens in there. I am debating getting another gate, but the gate is going to be expensive. So I'm not too sure. It would be nice to be able to like run through it and then go out of it instead of having to go the whole way around. But it's also fine either way, really. And then I guess I should build a little path. Oops. Do I want to do like a 2 wide? Or I do like a 2? I'm gonna round off the corners of the path as well because that's just what I tend to do as my preference. I know a lot of people like to have the sharper corners for the paths and stuff, but I like to have a slightly softer look. what I'm going to do is I don't want the dirt path to go up to it. I'm gonna see what designs I have, and we might have a kind of more ruined looking path going to it. I have a path up to there. I do not have a path that goes the whole way to resident services and stuff. So, not entirely sure where this path is gonna connect yet. So I'm just gonna take it up to like here for now. Like there. Just so it has a bit of a stopping point and I'm not just like stopping it in the middle of nowhere. Although actually, maybe I should just stop it at the entrance to the castle for now. And then after I figured everything else out, I'll figure out the best place to attach it to resident services if that is where I'm gonna attach it, kind of thing. So this is probably not gonna be like the whole path, this might not be like the final path. I'll probably end up changing a bunch of stuff because that's what I do. I build stuff and then I change it about 70 times and I'm happy with it. I don't know if that's how everyone else builds, but that's how I tend to build on like things. Well, that's how I build on Animal Crossing. In mine, oops. In like Minecraft and stuff, I don't know. I don't build very well in games like Minecraft and stuff because I'm not very good at it. I kind of have an idea and I try to build it and then I get stressed, and then my issue with Minecraft is I'll build something and I'll be semi-proud of it and then a creeper will come and blow it up and then I have to rebuild it like 5 times, and then at that point I'm just kind of done and I'm like, I don't want to rebuild this for like a 7th time. So then I just kind of lose interest in building the thing. And that is why the majority of my builds in Minecraft are just never finished. Because creepers happen and then I'm just kind of done. I want to like the custom design. So we have a couple of variants of dirt, and we also have a couple of variants of moss. So maybe we can like alternate like the dirt and the moss as like a kind of off the beaten track kind of pathway up until here. I feel like that's kind of cute. And then I think what I want to do actually, I've used this a lot today. Like it's really getting a lot of use. But I think if we do like the big dirt patch instead of like the one small dirt patch, I feel like I'll like that better. It is a lot of trial and error building things for me. Like that's why Aerith took so long. Like this is my second island. I have a main island, which I have, I want to say like 850 hours in or something. And I built that on stream during the pandemic, and I love that island. Sorry, I had to mute my mic there to sneeze. So yeah, like I poured my heart and soul into Aerith, and I love it, but I do feel like maybe I want to update it slightly. But then this island is sort of like trialing and erroring some ideas and stuff for Aerith, so it's kind of cool. It's like I'm slowly learning what I do and don't like for an island, and then I can hopefully put it into practice at some point for Aerith. I don't think I want the leaf design anymore actually, but yeah, that's the... This is roughly what we have. The holes won't always be there. The holes are just there because I was hitting the rocks to try to see if there was enough space around the rocks to hit them. I was gonna maybe have the castle ruins like a bit further back, like this bit a bit further back, but then I couldn't really make it work with the towers and stuff, with like everything where it is, because I've got that cliff there, and that cliff has kind of thrown things off, and then the proportions elsewhere have kind of thrown this build off a little bit, so it's been a lot of trial and error, this build, but it's finally at a point where I'm semi-happy with it. Like, there's still gaps and stuff, but I'm happier with the build now than I was before. I should finish that path one day. I should actually, like, make the path go up from the bridge and, like, lead it up there. But then it would also have to kind of snake around this way a bit. We're not going to get a full path around here, probably, because there's not much space left, but, like, Bones lives up here. So it could maybe be nice to have a bit of a pathway up to where Bones is. But it's also not the end of the world if I don't. Not everywhere needs paths, I guess. Oh, I thought he might be cooking or crafting. Oh wow, it's Melly. Didn't expect to see you this morning. What a neat way to start the day. You look good wearing anything at all, Melly. Here, you'll look real cool in some silk floral print pants. I don't know if they're gonna look good, but we can try. Go be a cool fashion person now. He really needs his house redecorating. You know what? They're not the worst things in the world, but they just don't look good with what I'm wearing. I don't completely hate it as much as I thought I might, so he did a fairly decent job. The big dilemma I have now, as well as trying to build the island, is I've got my museum here, and it's still a tent. Okay, that is really not that bad from, like, being in the background. But anyway, my main dilemma at the moment is I kept my museum as a tent because I feel like it fits the vibe of my island well. However, I can't have the hotel because you have to have an upgraded museum to have the hotel. So my current dilemma is, do I care enough about the hotel and, like, redoing the hotel stuff to, like, destroy having the little dig site museum thing that I've got going on? Or do I keep it like it is because I feel like most people have the big museums and it's quite refreshing to see the tent occasionally? So that's my dilemma at the moment. Although it does look quite cute with, like, that there and then the castle ruin thing back there. So, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna make so many more waterfalls soon as well. I'm so excited. But I need to just, like, build things and then sort of tie them in together. Like, I need to put more flowers and stuff around there. And maybe some more trees and stuff, and maybe some star fragments and stuff, and then it will tie in with the rest of the builds, because, like, as you can see up there, we've got, like, glowing moss and, like, the star fragments and all that kind of thing. So once I've got around to adding, like, we can try and add some of the stuff now. Like, we'll have a little look and see what we have that we could maybe plant. So I think we have, like, some mums and maybe black might look nice around there. And, like, a black rose. I have so many. And maybe a lily of the valley. What else did I say? Oh, star fragments and stuff. Yeah, I can do that. I forgot what I was trying to put down. Yeah, we've got, like, a ton of glowing moss. I really don't have many in the way of star fragments, but on my main island I have, like, a lot of star fragments, so I can make that work anyway. So if we just got a couple of flowers around for the side of Lily of the Valley there, and then put like black tulip, and then maybe like a there. And then I can put some more custom designs in between. And then I can put stuff on top of these. But it has to be stuff like the it has to be stuff like the Zelda fairy. I can't remember the words though. Or I guess a star fragment. Okay, cool. At least we know now that the star fragments go up there. That wasn't what I wanted anyway. Silent Princess. I'm too close to the wall. I think I can get a Silent Princess. Yeah. There we go. And then we can probably... If we move that back, then we can get another Silent Princess. Yeah, that's looking marginally better. And then if we just add some glowing moss, then I think that I will like this area a whole lot more than I do. Honestly, silent moss fixes... Silent moss? Glowing moss fixes everything. I'm so sorry, I'm so tired. Like, I am messing up my words at this point. I will get some sleep soon, I promise. Or at least a time. I have one more day of work and then I have 3 days off and I cannot wait. Put that there, and then tie things together, we can put some glowing moss over here as well. And then maybe put a bit there. And then... Like, this is what I've been wanting to do as well, just like slowly start scattering the glowing moss around, and then it just kind of... Oops. And then it just kind of ties together the entire island. Because I do have like a lot of the glowing moss just on the builds that I've done. So if I just scatter it everywhere, then it just ties things in nicely. Then we can just put a couple of flowers down as well. I don't think I have any left in my pockets actually. No. And that out. I need a little overlapping the path is where I think I want that. Or I guess on the path. And then... Oh, actually... That's something that I'm wondering. Can we put that? Oh my god, yes. Oh, but then if I turn it, then we don't get the water. Hold on. If we turn it that way, and then place the cat plush, and then turn it. Aha! Perfect. And then I lost them. For that part. And maybe drop another one like here. Yeah, there we go. Can't really see it from that angle, like from this angle if we're like going in there and stuff, you can kind of see them. Yeah, there we go. And then I think I want to sell that actually. We'll probably sell those plants as well. We'll keep the cherry for the time being, but because the fruit does come in handy, because if I need to like move stuff, it comes in handy. Then I can eat it and dig up the trees. that I was looking at. Oh yeah, silent princess are the mic. Yeah. So if we take like a couple more. I don't know how many I'm gonna use yet, but what we could do to tie it in as well is do like a couple of silent princesses. It's like around the path as well. And like maybe just have like one here. And then maybe here. And then I guess while I have the custom design thing on, we can put some custom designs around. Oh my god, if I could select the right thing, that would be so helpful. So if I just chuck a couple of lions on the ground as well, just so then it's not such a vast expansive. And then it just sort of helps to break things up a bit and tie it together a little bit better. Because like we have some of those in the ruins, so if we sort of put a few around outside as well, then hopefully it looks a smidge more cohesive. We don't have to do them in like every space, but just like doing them in a few empty spaces just kind of makes it look a little bit more pulled together instead of just like things dotted around, kinda. Yeah, Sahara likes it actually. Sahara likes the build that I poured blood, sweat and tears into. Oh, great. There we go. Thank you for enjoying my build, Sahara. Alright. Alright, on that note, I think I'm done for the day. Because I'm tired and my brain is a bit fried after trying to figure out the best way to finish that build. But I had fun with it, but I don't know, if I change anything, I will like update you guys in the Discord or something. But I don't think too much needs to change, but I think I will probably do a couple of things, because maybe I need to change a couple of things, I don't know.